Thank you all for clicking another upload. I'm out here in the shop today trying to get a few things done. I had the day off, so I'm gonna try to get these lower control arms right here cleaned up. They are still in good shape. They only got a couple races on them, then they got thrown on the shelf. We put them on a jig to make sure they're still straight, which they are. The Heims are still good in them. They're just been sitting on a shelf for a very long time and got some surface rust on them, and the powder coat's starting to chip off of them. They are Kaiser lowers. They are Nova lowers. They're in really good shape other than the way they look. I mean, as far as structure wise and not bent, and the Heims are all still good. The Heims are all still free and everything. I want to get a wire brush on them. I want to get them cleaned up, and that's going to be our lower control arms for a street stock. So they didn't have the pieces for your metrics here, so I went and bought those for it, and then we got to install ball joints into them. So I'm going to get the wire brush put on the grinder. We're going to wire brush all these up, paint them up, and get them ready to install on our metric frame when it's time to install. So hope you all enjoy this video. We have the first coat of paint on them. Are they perfect looking? No. Could I have done a better job? Yes. Does it matter? No. So we got them cleaned up. I gotta do the bottoms halves of them yet. I also got all the spacers made for the rear end. That goes in my pieces. You got them done. These ones done. And then all the ones for the chassis is done. So all of them are ready to go. I also got a package in the mail I would like to share with y'all. I got a new All-Star fuel filter, and then a quick car master disconnect. Thank you to Ronald Hamlin for purchasing them off our Amazon wish list. I appreciate that very much. That's one less thing we got to come, or two less things we got to come up with, and I very, 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 very much appreciate that. So thank you for doing that. So I also went and picked up our brackets for the top of our rear end for our springs, rear jack bolts. We have our Heims, our upper jack bolts for the front. I did the swivel spring cups for the front. We have our pedals, as you guys saw. We have tabs, brackets, and everything from A&A Manufacturing. We got 48 foot of DOM tubing right there. We got some more up here. Got that a little close to my face, but we got some more up here laying across. So we got half our tubing. I got a call and get the other half of it. That's all they had there at the place when I bought it, and I've never went back and got the rest of it yet. That stuff is not cheap, so I spent what money I did have on parts, and then here probably next week go get hopefully the rest of the tubing. So I've also got to get a tank of gas and welding wire for Chad's welder, so we can weld it up. But if you guys know anything about race car parts, you guys know that it adds up very quick and it's very expensive to do. So one other thing is I got the brackets for the upper control arms, and all the Hans, all the spacers made, and all the control arms made. So when we go to put them on the way I want them, they're already made, and then we'll stick our stuff on and we'll run it through where we need. So we have no binding points, everything's good, solid, just like we did the sport mod when we cut everything off the front of it and redid all of it. If you guys remember that video from a while back, we welded all new control arms and everything on the front, changed them completely out and did a whole nother style. So that's what we're going to do with these. We're going to go through the same motions with those and get all that good. We are going to put, I got a used set of Pinto spindles there that are still good. They're not bent. I put them on a checker. We have a spindle checker and everything. So I got those. We do still need hubs for those front rotors. I got my hubs for the rear finally, and I think you guys seen that in the last video. I got all that, all my brackets for the rear end. We still got to get calipers. We got to get brake line, gauges, switches, seat. We're still a long way away from having a complete car, but we're in the process of starting to build us a brand new race car and a chassis that I can say we built and follow my dreams and doing something I've always wanted to do. So I did pick up the rear springs right there for it. So I got the rear springs. I do not have the front springs yet. I got to get those. I'm also in the process of building my rear trailing arms. They're down at Chad's house to be welded up. Got them all cut and everything. So I'm building kind of a heavy duty set of trailing arms, rear trailing arms for it. Just because I can and I had the stuff. I didn't have to. I could have bought them, but they were going to be like almost $400. But I had everything to build me a set for the way I wanted them and saved me a lot of money. And I got like less than $100 in all of it. So instead of spending $400 on something, I just built it. When I get them welded up, I'll show you guys the final product of them because they're not here in my garage, they're at Chad's. So whenever me or him gets them welded, I will show you guys the final product of them. But I also just picked up a 620 gear for the rear end. It wasn't exactly what I wanted. I wanted a 633, but well, that was the original plan, was to get a 633 to put in it. But I got so good of a deal on that right there that I can't complain. We're going to stick a 620 in it and try it. If not, we will purchase the 633 ring and pinion and put in it and go from there, or we'll go down to a 600 if we got to, depending on where we go. But we do need a few selections anyway to be able to go to a few different tracks. So whenever we finally get it done. So I built this 9-inch, purchased this 9-inch, built this 9-inch, bought all the 9-inch stuff, and now they just changed the rules to allowing quick changes in them, and I already purchased all this. So I purchased it and then they changed the rule. For the last 20 years, it's only been allowed 9-inch rear ends, 9-inch rear ends. And now that they changed the rule a couple weeks ago, I had already purchased all this stuff, and we're just gonna keep flying with the 9-inch rear end. So it won't really matter. It'll still get the job done. I would prefer a quick change in it, just for the simple fact it's so much easier to change the gear to go track to track and fine tune it a lot better, I guess I should say. Just quicker fine tuning. You can still fine tune it with a 9-inch, but we're going to put it in there and sail with it. And I got this one built the way I wanted it because I changed a lot of stuff on it. But anyways, we're just gonna stick with our 9-inch rear end. It's stupid to switch it all out now after we done bought everything for it. Then we'd have to sell all this and rebuy everything, and I ain't got time for that. We got this we want to get a car built. But who knows, maybe later on we will be able to stick a quick change under it and go do other places and have both rear ends. That would be the best situation, to have both, because there is a couple places I want to go that doesn't allow quick changes. And then there is the series now that allows quick changes. So that'd be the best situation right there, to have both to put under it, depending on what track you're going to and what rules there is. The paint is all dry on these, on the lower control arms. I went and got ball joint cups, stuck the ball joints in there. Now I'm getting my Howe ball joints to fit my used spindles. It would not fit in the spindle because it needed ream. So I took my reamer, reamed out my spindle, and get it to where the ball joint that I want will fit in there. So I got this spindle here done. Now I got to do the right side spindle. I got to ream it, and I got to cut all that stuff right there off so I can reset bump steer and all that. That's not going to be right for the car that I'm doing it for. These come off a Chevelle clip car, and we're putting them on a metric. So these are 10-degree spindles. I do got to get the brake caliper piece for these, so I don't have that, but go do that, and get hubs for them yet. So we'll get them all cleaned up and ready to go on the car though. Got both these spindles all cleaned up. Got a little bit of touch-up paint thrown on them. I'm gonna throw the ball joints in these, and then I'm gonna put the pieces up top that you slide into the in between the Heims and the frame. So we have the control arms done. They're ready to go on. All the ball joints are in them. Everything's done. The spindles are still drying. I am going to call it a day. I've ran out of time to do stuff. That took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to take to do today. So I'm out of time for the day. But if you guys wouldn't mind, get on there and hit that subscribe button. Let us know what you guys think of these videos. And there's more videos to come. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys on the next one.